It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Man, who knew all the planes we flew, good things we've been through, that I'd be standing here talking to you about another path. I know we loved to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch it up and look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever paid, and now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you're gonna be with me for the last ride. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. First your bumps go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, with small turns to a friendship, and friendship turns to a bond, and that bond will never get broken and love will never get lost. And when brotherhood comes first, and the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own, but the line had to be drawn. The line is where we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you're gonna be with me for the last ride. It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again. Oh, 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 oh. Take me into your loving arms. Kiss me until the light of 1,000 stars.
So, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the COVO Radio with me, Jensen, and
Morris.
so good to see you guys again.
And that
I'll do it one, two. Okay, there's some audio technical issue just now. But good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to the COVO Radio with me, Jensen, and next to me is Morris. So for today's topic, it will be mainly focused on are you working happily in Hong Kong? And later on, we'll divide it into kind of small questions to kind of elaborate more later on. Hi, si Turang Soy. Yes, we do have some technical errors a while ago, but hopefully you're able to hear our voice right now. So I think talking about working, like, do you actually happy maybe working here with us?
Yes, very happy. And you know, uh, last Sunday we did some street interviews to the helpers on Central, and we get close to them and try to find some stories about them. And most of them are very happy, and we asked them about how they how they feel about their salaries and about their employers. Most of them are very optimistic and positive. So today, let us see a video first because we have interviewed some of the helpers and they have responded us.
So this is just a very like kind of like quick videos that we have cut for you guys to enjoy.
Six days we work in a week, and then 1 day holiday.
For me is 10 hours.
I think no. I'm satisfied with the salary because it's higher than the minimum wage. So I'm satisfied that I find a good employer.
Yes, very satisfied and I really love Hong Kong.
Of course, we want higher salary.
Yes, of course, yes. It's a big yes. I want to join a class here, but I don't know. I am interested also. I am interested also to join.
Okay, so that's I think a very quick videos from some of the interviewees that we have done on Sunday. I think it's really I think when it comes to salary, I think it really depends on person. We would say
Yeah, person to person.
Sometimes people might say that the minimum salary in Hong Kong, which be kind of really satisfied for them. Some of them might not. I think it depends really on person to person.
It depends on how much you cost a month, how much pressure you are.
So I think before we continue with our first questions, I think let's talk more about like what do you think of working happily in Hong Kong?
Yeah, what's the requirement to be happy in Hong Kong?
I think I would say like personally, it really depends on the environment for sure. Whether I can actually blend well into the communities, whether I kind of like kind of be happy with the surroundings. I think that's one of the very common things. Definitely, second part is the money part. You know,
Yeah, money.
since Hong Kong really have a very high living cost,
Yeah,
like especially for us foreigners, we have to find rents, we have to pay for our own food. So I think salary that really depends. Really depends. Kind of salary really plays a big role in terms of happiness. But how about you? I mean, as a student, so what do you think happiness for you are?
well, happiness for as a student, happiness means a good GPA, good grades in every exams, and some scholarships, and many friends in school to hang out. That's that's what happiness means to a student.
So I think yeah, I think from the common things that we should discuss, like kind of like scholarships and everything. I think financial actually play a really big part in terms of happiness. And people do
Yes.
say that money doesn't bring happiness, but in some part I think it do.
Yeah, you
So
can. Money is not is cannot do everything, but if you cannot do everything without money.
yeah, that's really true on that part. So let's go to our first questions, which is are you satisfied with your current salary? So give us a comment below. Hi Marilo, welcome to the welcome to our live streaming again. Thank you very much for watching, and thank you very much for loving Hong Kong. So I hope you will still be happy always in Hong Kong. So leave us your comment below for the first questions. So we have received the first answers from Joanna. I'll just look through it very quick. So Joanna was mentioning that yes, I'm very happy and contented with my salary now here in Hong Kong compared to before, to my previous salary. And as an OFW here in Hong Kong with a salary of 4,410 is really not bad at all, since it's really have a big help to me, to my family, especially for the kids' educations. Joanna is very happy and satisfied since her employer is very generous as well to give her a kind of more salary than the minimum wages. That includes kind of $500 for Octopus card, and also the employer also sponsor the network data. So so thank you very much, Joanna, for your answer. I think we do find a lot of employers who is really nice to their helpers. I think
Yeah, yeah.
we do talk to some of the some of the worker on Sunday. Do you have any feedbacks from them about employer?
Actually, few of them.
Do you actually feel happy or?
Uh, I I think they feel very considerate if they get along well with their helpers. The employers also want to be considerate and generous to their helpers to have a very good family atmosphere, I think.
Because I think if you kind of look through, let's say like the Mama Helper apps, we do have a lot of employers actually describe that, oh, we wanted to find find a worker uh, who can blend well with the family, and they actually welcome them as part of family. I think this family word is very important, especially in terms of like domestic worker as well as the employer.
Yes.
Like
I got the news about this question. Uh, when I met with friend A over coffee, she said that she had decided to pay her new hire Hong Kong dollar 5,000 plus 1,000 food allowance. In the process of looking for a new helper, she had interviewed a number of helpers and felt that her first choice was more capable than the others. She reasoned that it would not be right to pay minimum wage to someone who had 8 plus years of experiences and who was capable of designing healthy but fun meals for her children, which is very important. We'll get along well with the employers, not only with the employers but also with his or her family members, they will pay you more because you have some irreplaceable value to them.
Yeah, that's just really true. So maybe let's continue with our second questions, which is how many hours do you work a day? So I think for normal people they should work
9 hours,
9 hours.
or
9
8
hours,
hours.
probably 9 to 10 hours. I think that's the maximum.
Yes.
But I think we do because I actually love to talk to a lot of workers, and some of them actually say that they actually work more than 12 hours, 13 hours, which is I think really bad.
Yeah.
Not only for their health, but also kind of mentally and physically. Like even for me, if I work for 12 hours, the first thing that I do once I reach home was I'm dead. I'm literally lying on the bed.
It's really
It's really
tolerating.
tough,
Yeah.
especially for domestic workers who actually need to always use their physical energies
Yes.
for 8 straight hours. That's really hard. So I think it's really we really hope that the employer will be more considerate to them as well. And let's check some of the comments. So Jane was mentioning that she's working 7 to 8 hours without a rest in the middle. So it's just probably still do have a lunch time, but 7 to 8 hours was probably pretty reasonable, we would say. Even though it might be tired as well, but
Yeah. Sometimes you need to
But-
struggle.
still, the most important part is that you can have a rest after such a long day.
Yes.
So the next very question is the number 3, which is how do you
Choose
choose?
your employer. Is there any criteria you are very concentrating about?
Like for instance, for you, like what do you think is a good employer?
Okay, if I am a domestic helper, I would say that the first thing I'm going to concern is about the integrity of the employer. Even though some employer may give you a high salary, but you cannot receive the respect you deserve from their family members and him or her, which is very mentally tormenting, tolerating. So I believe the integrity is one of the most important criteria I'm looking for. The second thing is about, of course, you work mainly for money. So the second thing is about the salary. And yeah,
So yeah, I think kind of to summarize what Morris was saying is that I think the first thing is that maybe we as a domestic help worker, we wanted that our rights was being respected by the employers.
yeah,
I mean, including the salary, make sure that we are not get cheated like in terms of monies. Like make sure that the employer pay us on time. There's no I think kind of hidden deductions of salaries. I think just
Yeah.
feel that 3 to 4 hours gone from my salaries. Hi Marilo. Wow, you have been working in Hong Kong for 23 years. That's really long. That's almost
yeah, that's
It's-
really impressive.
it's actually older than Morris. I don't think when you work here Morris already born.
Okay.
Even me, I just maybe 2-3 years old by then. But it's good that you feel happy in Hong Kong. That's the most important part in terms of I think working. You need to be happy so you can actually last longer. So hi Jocelyn, welcome to the live streaming. It's been a long time I didn't see you. And hi Rima as well. It's good to see you joining. So let's continue with our fourth topic. But I think before we continue, let's listen to one song called Price Tag. And hope you guys enjoy.
Seems like everybody's got a price. I wonder how they sleep at night. When the tale comes first and the truth comes second, just stop for a minute and smile. Why is everybody so serious? Acting so dang mysterious. With the shades on your eyes and your heels so high that you can't even have a good time. Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right. Can you feel that? Yeah, we're paying them love tonight. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching. Ain't about the we'll bling, wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. We need to take it back in time, when music made us all unite. And there wasn't low blows in video. Am I the only one getting tired? Why is everybody so obsessed? Money can't buy us happiness. Can we all slow down and enjoy right now? Guarantee we'll be feeling alright. Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right. Can you feel that? Yeah, we're paying them love tonight. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. It ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching. Ain't about the but bling, wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right. Can you feel that? Can you feel that? Oh, whoa, whoa. Everybody look to the left. Everybody look to the right. Can you feel that? Yeah, we're paying them love tonight. It's not about the money, money, money. We don't need your money, money, money. We just wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ain't about the cha-ching, cha-ching. Ain't about the but bling, wanna make the world dance. Forget about the price tag. Ooh, oh, forget about the price tag. Ooh, oh, oh, oh. Da-da-da-da-da-da-dum, yeah. Da-da-da-da-da-da-do. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Forget about the price tag.
Okay, so that's price tag from Jessie J. It was covered. And I think to get back to the third questions, which is how do you choose your employer as in terms of criteria? I think some of the people actually brought up a very good intention to us is that since all of employers is chose by the agencies,
Yes.
so I think a lot of them don't really have a lot of choices. Like they just take what the agency is giving them.
Yeah.
So they don't really have the freedom to choose. So I think that's the reason why Mama Helpers was created in the first place as well.
Yeah, because the information from the agencies may not be transparent. They have hidden something that you don't want to know. But for Mom Helpers, we are an internet platform. Our information are totally transparent, so there's no things to be hidden.
So I think why our founder actually founded Mama Helpers is that we wanted to provide a platform, especially for the domestic worker, not only to find a lot of employers, since we do have a lot of employers inside the apps, but also that you can connect directly with the employers, can actually can actually try to talk to them face to face in person, so you actually get to know more your employer before even you start to work for them.
Yes.
So I think you still have the freedom to choose whether you wanted to work for them or you can choose another one. So this is why a Mama Helpers was founded. So I think let's go to the number fourth questions, which is do you feel heartwarming and respected when you are with employers? So comment below and let's hear some comments from Marceline. So Marceline is saying that yes, I have my own privacy and they treat me as a human being. So yeah, I think let's go back to the privacy part again.
Okay.
I think having their own room probably.
Yeah, have their own room, their own storeroom too. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, since I think most of the domestic workers do have a family back home that maybe they need to talk to, like children, even husband, or sometimes even boyfriend or girlfriend. So probably privacy is still the most important part, I think.
Yeah, one of the most important thing.
Yeah, and probably the second part is definitely how your employer treated you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, just something about integrity. Yeah.
yeah. So we really hope that the most of the employers are aware that all of us is equal, even though the employer and then we are like domestic worker, but I think everyone is equal in the sense of humanity. So
Yes.
we do have to treat each other like a human.
Yeah, treat each other.
Like human, like a family, I would say.
I think like a family member is more
Yeah.
appropriate.
I mean, since that most of the worker will just stay with you for 2 years.
Yeah.
Right? So
The contract is 2 years, but
they can always be longer.
yeah, maybe it can be longer.
I think it's always good to treat someone. I think treat someone as how you want to,
Yeah.
how you want to be treated.
Yeah.
I think that's the golden rule.
And the cost of believing each other is very high. When you make the confirmation to each other, you can continue the contract, and the employer will pay you more because you bring a value to their home, such as bring funny and tasty food to their children, to their family members. For example, if the employer believes in you, they will pay you higher. That's it.
I think somewhere it really depends on performance too.
Yeah.
So I think we'll continue to the fifth part. The fifth questions, which is, are your employers willing to pay your salary higher than the minimum wages? We hardly see this happen, but we think it is still kind of common. Like some people might say yes, some people might say no.
Yes.
So I think it's not only about how experienced a worker as well. I think if you think from the employer side too, like maybe the financial part, like
Yeah.
if you increase by 500 to 1,000, there's more accumulative of burden towards them as well. But I think in terms of salary, it can always be negotiated, and this is a very kind of sensitive things to also mention. Probably after you sign a contract, then you try to discuss that might not kind of happen since you already signed a contract and agree to that the salaries. So maybe it's always good to discuss with the employer first, or maybe you can mention, I do have this kind of experience before.
Yeah, have some skills that can bring your family values.
Yeah, values, benefits. Try to actually try to mention more, like how do you actually bring the value to their families, so they'll actually consider more since they don't want to lose you.
Yes.
Oh, they'll actually find someone which is
Yeah.
suitable for us.
Yeah, they are also very struggling to find a proper and good helper for themselves. So they're very conscious about the salary deciding.
I think some of them, if they couldn't really find the good one, if they cannot really find someone who's suitable to them, they usually just raise the salary. I mean, more applicants will actually apply to them. But I think we're just saying that try to negotiate, try to sell what you can actually bring towards them, which is I think the most important part. So we go to the very last questions, which is how to improve your competitiveness. So maybe we do mention it before, like for a few times. So I think we do mention it for a few times, and even in the video as well. I think some of them do
You
mention it.
ask some classes, extra classes on Sunday for them to join to improve themselves and improve their competitiveness.
I think we do mention it in the previous week's video as well, like what you can do during Sunday, and we also mentioned attend course. So I think by attending course, it not only helps you to gain more knowledges, gain more knowledge or skills, like in the aspects that you're learning later on, like maybe caregiving for elderly, or maybe you would like to take care of children, or cooking, or language. Yeah, then later on, this can be something that you can tell to your employer. You know, oh, I do have these skills that will actually bring the values to you guys.
Yeah.
And so probably the employer might consider
Yes.
to kind of give you a raise.
And also, apart from the professional skills, we also provide some very interesting activities for you to know more people, know more friends, and get your own network. For example, we do some dancing parties, and we also provide some opportunities for you to hike on the mountains of Hong Kong. The views from some mountains in Hong Kong are very magnificent. So don't lose those chances. Just get in touch with us.
And I think we will, as Mama Helpers, we'll try to. One of our goals is definitely to bring back to the communities. You know, not only through giving you guys a lot of, try to help you guys to be more professional, more skilled, in the sense that you can learn more things, as well as we would like to give you guys more happiness in the weekend, like from the activities that we kind of provide to you guys. The reason behind this was it's kind of like psychology things. So since you guys already work from Monday to Saturday, super tired,
Yes,
and you wanted to kind of distress yourself.
Find yourself.
You wanted to relax yourself, so that's the reason why on every Sunday we try to create more activities for all of you to distress, and hopefully make you guys more happy,
Yeah.
and you guys will be ready for the next day again to work.
Yes.
And I mean, if you guys happy over the weekend, then maybe you can perform the job to this highest level. Like if you compare to, like, if you feel unhappy the whole week, and then on Sunday you also feel unhappy, then the unhappiness actually kind of carry through the whole month again.
Yes.
So this is the reason why we try to bring more things to you guys. But
Yeah.
if you do maybe have any recommendations or anything that you guys would like to learn, would like to enjoy over the weekend, feel free to drop us a message, under the comment below, or just send a message to the Mama Helpers phone, and we will try our best to kind of deliver it to you guys. Yeah. Other than that, anything else you think that can make them competitive?
I believe that there are many free workshops in Hong Kong, such as handicraft and some concerts. The concerts cannot improve your competitiveness very directly, but it can improve broaden your horizon and improve your sense of music, which is also kind of ability for you to improve.
Yeah, I think there can always be a lot of ways to kind of learn something new.
Yeah.
Not only through courses, like let's say if you join,
Online
if you just look through like a YouTube, maybe like for handicraft,
Yeah.
or like doing something simple, then this kind of things can eventually be be something that you can teach to maybe the employer kids.
Yeah.
You know,
To
you
be
can,
a family teacher.
yeah, I think you can always. There's a lot of things that you guys can utilize to try to bring uh, to the family. I think the other one might be uh, probably language. I think since all of you guys do speak English very well, and English I think is really look
Yeah.
up in terms in the Hong Kong family. They do some of them do really look for English speakers since a lot of kids need to learn English.
Yes,
So that
they can teach their kids English at home, which also kind this is also kind of way to bring a family some values, and it can help you to gain a confidence from your employer, and also you can negotiate a higher salary.
So I think let's not forget to mention probably about I think a little bit maybe I can mention a bit about saving probably.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like even though uh, we only we only kind of earn the minimum wages, like how we are gonna do the savings. I think they just have a lot of organizations
Mm-hmm.
that actually have like a free workshop on how to do like a financial management. So so you guys will be able to kind of manage your salary wisely. So try not to overspend or try not to underspend, and just make sure that the amount that maybe you would like to save, you would like to achieve, it is there at the end of the month. So I think there's a lot of ways to definitely improve your competitiveness. But when it comes to the salary, is definitely it's always negotiable with the employers.
Yeah, when you have the ability to gain higher salary, your salary must be higher. It's it's a kind of demonstration of your ability and the values you can bring. So just concentrate on on yourself's ability and improve them.
I think it's always like how before we go to interview, we always have to prepare. Like why I'm saying this was that we always have to prepare ourselves first. So when the opportunities is there, then we'll be able to get it. I think. Yeah. So, but just leave us a comment below if you do have anything that you guys think it would be beneficial for you guys. If you guys would like to get some activities at in the end of the day, please let us know below in the comments, and we will try our best to organize it. So probably that's all for this week's COVO Gut Radio. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you do have any questions, feel free to let us know. So my name is Jensen,
And
and
here's Morris.
so we will see you guys again next week on Monday. And don't forget on Thursday we will have Esther back, and she and me will be teaching you guys a bit regarding the basic learning in Mandarin. So I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye bye.
Bye bye.